It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Here we are, NBA fans. Playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. Looking at Houston, they were able to find a way in a Game 3 that came down to the final moments. Some heady plays and a little luck. We'll see if things go their way tonight. And we'll get to see Paul Millsap tonight. With Paul, there's a guy who entered the league as a guy who would grind it out on the block, but he's transformed himself into a stretch 4 the last few seasons. How hard is it to make that change as a big man?
Well, I'm not a shooter, Ernie. I'm a prolific MF scorer.
What's
MF
it now?
stands for most frequently.
Okay.
But I do know for a fact you don't get a good shot overnight. It takes time and effort. He's definitely worked on his game. Usually you work on your shot just to keep defenders honest, but he reminds me of Horace Grant up there 15 feet and out, looking really good.
Well, it's not easy to add a skill when you're in the NBA because pretty much a lot of times the game is set. But, I was,
Hello. Hey,
No.
you still there?
I had to.
Hey, did you lose your train of thought?
No, I was thinking
Hey, you
about
still
myself.
there?
I started thinking about
Hey,
myself.
hey,
I started
hey,
thinking about
hey.
myself.
Wake up.
Hey,
I just started thinking about myself. I'm sorry. But Millsap has done a great job.
hey, shake yourself, man.
Jeez.
Golly.
Why are you always talking about you?
We're trying to get this thing going. We're trying to do our jobs.
My bad.
At least maybe pay attention to what we're doing.
I was just a KS kind of scorer.
Kevin Harlan standing by. He's got the call.
That's what I was searching for.
Oh,
I forgot. I was like.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Tell him sit down. Be humble. 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 Sit down.
Well, folks, here we go. Game 4 of the NBA playoffs. Postseason action right here. Welcome to 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. It's the Denver Nuggets facing the Houston Rockets. You look at the Rockets, they've made pretty short work of the competition. Just 2 losses so far in the postseason.
And in this situation, Kevin, it's really all about survival. And sometimes the desperation that's born out of being in a must-win situation, especially when you're at home, is enough to get you over the hump. So we'll see if it plays out that way here tonight.
Tip-off goes to Houston. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Down low, it's Millsap and Jokic. Murray out there with Richardson. And it's George in at the 3.
Not a lot the defense can do defensively there. I mean, Capella is just a big guy. He's got a nice touch, too.
Here's Jokic. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Harden kicks to Capella. Anderson a screen on Jokic. They set the pick. Harden dishes to Capella. Over Jokic. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Incredible vision from Harden. Has tremendous size at the point guard spot. Sees over guys and plays through them. Terrific.
Now, here's George. Millsap passes to George. And then George with the jam.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
And so it's Houston with it after the Nuggets pick up 2. Off the screen, and Houston again with the bucket.
Boy, Trevor Ariza doing a nice job bodying up on the defender with that pick.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside, George. Jokic a screen. Here's Millsap, and again it's Denver.
So many ways for Millsap to score. I mean, off screens, catch and shoot, ISO, crashing the glass. This guy can do it all.
Here's Farrell, screened by Capella. Again, the Rockets score.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
And that one's good, George.
And that kind of awareness from George is really exceptional, catching the defense flat-footed by rising up immediately on the catch.
Capella with a screen on Richardson. That's good from Ariza on the assist from Harden. Ariza's got his first points of the night.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Now here's Millsap. From 13, again the Nuggets score.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
The Rockets trail. Anderson outside. He dishes it to Harden. Back to Anderson. Houston moving it around. Screen by Capella. Ariza goes in. Over George. The kick out to Anderson. Drills it from outside. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Millsap. Makes it off the glass. Millsap's got 6.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
For Denver, they've gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Millsap a screen. Here's George. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. He has 7.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick and roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game, but bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well, and you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, it's all about the results, right? And if you can limit open looks, sometimes you can get into an opponent's head. So even when they do spring free, they lack the confidence or at least are distracted and aren't able to knock those shots down.
Millsap a screen. Barton kicks to Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
Good ball movement. Wonderful pass. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Rockets trail by 4. And here's Gordon. There's the screen, and the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That is his first foul of the game. Gordon against Barton. Off the screen, and the basket by Harden. Harden's got his second basket.
And, you know, Harden's a gamer. Nothing phases this guy, not even the defense being right up in his grill.
Now here's Mudiay, guarded by Harden. Yes, that goes in.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Okay. Getting a little physical. I like that. I like that reference.
Yeah. Here's Harkless, following the basket by Emmanuel Mudiay. Harkless dishes to Monroe. Over Plumlee. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Monroe's got his first basket.
Man, that's really good focus from Greg Monroe. He's keeping his composure despite the obvious hit and nailing the shot.
Harkless with the steal. A shot by Harden, wide open, and the three ball is good. Harden's got 7.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Plumlee with a screen on Harden. Martin in the corner, and it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Pick by Harrell. Moutier passes to Harrell. And Plumlee kicks to Covington. Kept alive. And here they come. Here's Harkless. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Rockets on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference Semifinals. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
The Nuggets trail. Harden and Gordon teaming up in the backcourt. Monroe is out there with Terrence Jones, and it's Harkless in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Covington. Back to Plumlee. Pass to Moutier. Clock at 4. Feeds to Plumlee. Stolen by Monroe. Harkless dishes to Harden. The tray. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Moutier with the ball. Plumlee with a screen on Harden. Here's Moutier. Lays it up off the glass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Gordon kicks to Harden. Here's Harkless. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. James Harden, 3rd.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And that one misses. He's checked in for Houston. Yogi Ferrell comes in for James Harden. Denver also making some changes. Collins checked in for Plumlee. And Murray subbed in for Moutier. And he's good on the second. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Harrell setting the pick for Murray to the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Monroe.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he makes the first. That one misses. Houston in the lead. Farrell passes to Chi. Gordon a screen. The pass to Harkless. Shot clock at 6. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. No good that time. Passes to Collins. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Chi. Got a hand on it. Now, here's Covington. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Beasley dishes to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Count it. And the Rockets lead by 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Greg Monroe. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Maurice Harkless. Jokic has checked in for Denver. Richardson comes in for Malik Beasley. Now here's Murray. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Gordon. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ariza. Here's Chi. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw battle. Right now, I mean, as soon as one team grabs the lead, the other grabs it right back.
Now, here's Richardson. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And the Rockets making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Farrell kicks to Gordon. Ariza outside. Capella with a screen on Covington. 5 to shoot. Here's Ariza. Sinks that one from the post. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
Man, love the size Ariza has down low, using his long arms to get off shots inside.
Jokic a screen. Murray, good. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good for the Nuggets. Paul Millsap's checked in for Collins. And it's Paul George in for Robert Covington. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now, here's George. He's got 7. Millsap inside. He's against Anderson. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Nuggets shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. James Harden, he's checked in for Gordon.
Tell you what, Paul Millsap, one of my favorite players because he's so effective, scores at an efficient clip, rebounds the ball well, and defends multiple positions too. He gives you everything.
Here's Farrell. 1:30 left in the first half. Harden outside. Capella with a screen on George. Ariza with the bucket.
For sure. And Ariza with those long arms, they really aid him in being able to get these tough contested shots over the defense.
Now here's Murray. At the top of the key, Millsap. Back to Murray. Denver passing it around. Here's Richardson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's Ariza on the wing. Back to Harden. Out to the right wing. Screen by Capella. That one falls. Farrell's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Murray, the pass to Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
And it seems like he's found a rhythm. Millsap connecting time and time again.
Here is Harden. 10 points for him.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Execution paramount. Speed it up and put the defense on their heels if you can.
Here's Farrell. They lead by 1. And it's sent back by Jokic. Now Murray. Millsap up top. Jokic a screen. Outside, George. Here's Richardson. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Rockets lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
James, big first half for you. What was the most important thing that got you going?
Just trying to be aggressive, trying to get out early and give a little spark to my teammates. And they followed along. So, it's just a matter of us and not turning the ball over and getting stops.
So far, so good. Thanks, James. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So 1 half completed in this round 2 conference semifinal game. Ernie Johnson with Shaq and Kenny the Jet will be breaking down all the action. Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got their biggest half of the season coming up. They cannot afford to fall into a 3-1 hole in this series. If there was ever a time to pull out all the stops, now would be it. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving, the ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game. And one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
I love it. You know why I love it, Ernie? Because they're getting the ball inside and converting. Not just sitting back behind the line shooting threes. See, that's kept the defense scrambling a little bit, unable to lock in on anything. Get it in, we'll kick it back out, then you shoot it.
So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew for the start of the second half.
And as we return to Houston, Texas, a terrific look at the skyline here. The Toyota Center, part of that great landscape. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. You know, Paul Millsap has been exceptional here, guys.
And you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
Nuggets trail. Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Down low, it's Millsap and Jokic. Josh Richardson out there with Murray. And it's George, and at the three, the small forward. Here's Harden. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
I don't think there's anybody better than Harden at converting through contact. Superb in that area because he's crafty, he's strong, and he's skilled.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Harden.
You've really got to appreciate how smart Harden is. Incredible at changing pace and gears quickly. Keeps the defense very much off balance.
Now here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Here's Farrell. Denver getting their last shot to go. Screen by Capella. Farrell kicks to Harden. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's George. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. In the corner, Harden. Anderson with the screen for Harden. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Farrell passes to Anderson. Farrell gets to Ariza. On the wing, Harden. Richardson cover. Again, the miss by Harden.
Boy, they ran the offense well to get this look. Even though he missed it, I think they liked the shot.
Millsap a screen. George dishes to Millsap. Richardson for three. It's rebounded by Houston.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Farrell drains the 19-footer. Farrell's got 8. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game and stolen by Ariza. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Anderson outside. Ariza outside. 4 on the clock. Anderson a screen on George. From the top of the key. Not enough on that one as it misses. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Gotta like whenever PG gets inside. A big, long presence who also has ball skills. Excellent feel for scoring in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston with a big group substitution here. Monroe's checked in for Clint Capella. She comes in for Ryan Anderson. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Gordon subbed in for Yogi Ferrell. There's the feed to Harkless. They set the pick. On the wing, Eric Gordon, defended by Covington. She passes to Harkless. Ball's knocked loose. Plumlee with the steal. Covington kicks to Plumlee. Moutier dishes to Harrell. Picked by Harrell. Now here's Moutier, guarded by Harden. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shots.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. That shot off the mark. And Denver the other way now.
He's still fighting it. And sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. He's trying to get in the rhythm, but right now he's playing hard, but he's hurting his team.
Now here's Harkless. He's covered closely. Denver grabs the miss.
Loved how they guarded that layup. Didn't make it easy, which I think is why he missed it.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the 3rd. And the shot goes in. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Hey, and when guys at this level are that close to the basket, they ain't missing. I mean, especially when there's no defense in the neighborhood.
Gordon a screen. Monroe the pass to Harden. Here's Chi, defended by Moutier. Pass to Chi. 3-pointer. Plumlee with the rebound. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Now here's Moutier, guarded by Harden. And here's Moutier. 5 points in the game. Off target from 3-point range. 56 seconds left in the 3rd. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harden up top, defended by Moutier. That shot wide open. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Easy to see why Harden's an all-star level talent. Has an ability to score in a hurry.
Cross passes to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Monroe. Nuggets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Moutier. Plumlee sets the pick for Moutier. It's deflected. That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us.
Flip mode. 9-7. Bust a bus. Hot. Flip mode. 9-7.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Here is Harden. Harden and Gordon teaming up in the backcourt. Harkless is out there with Jones. And it's Monroe in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Harkless. Gordon outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Gordon's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Rockets. Moutier with the ball. Millsap a screen. Moutier kicks to Millsap. Jokic high post. And good! He nails it. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Just a hard-fought battle, and neither team able to create any distance.
Yeah, keeping things interesting, and that's how we like it as broadcasters. I mean, you feel that one of these teams, though, is going to go on a run quite soon.
Now here's Moutier. He's guarded closely. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Jones with the screen on Jokic. Harden with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Here's Harkless. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops.
And Moutier throws it down.
And great pick there by Millsap, just clearing out space.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Timeout called the Rockets. One guy who's been getting it done is Paul Millsap.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Monroe. Anderson comes in for Jones. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And Farrell's subbed in for Eric Gordon. The Nuggets also changing it up. Richardson comes in for Barton. And Murray's subbed in for Emmanuel Moutier. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. He said, guys, we need to play with pace, and that'll get us some early fast break opportunities. We're playing way too predictable right now. Guys.
Now Millsap. James Harden missing on the 3. Over Anderson, and again it's Denver.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Rockets trail by 5. Farrell kicks to Anderson. Ariza outside. There's the dish to Harden. Back to Ariza, trying his luck deep, knocks down the 3 ball.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Richardson. And good that time.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Greg, both of these teams completely aligned, in sync right now. I mean, they are torching the Nets late in this ball game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
For Denver, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go win. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And George kicks to Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by George. 6 points for Jokic.
Yeah, nice unselfishness by George, zipping the ball to one of his guys as soon as he sees him open to get the shot off.
And it's Capella missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Murray. Inside, and Capella sends it back.
And every season, Capella has improved as a shot blocker. Timing, awareness, recognition. He's really good at erasing shot attempts.
And they get it back, but they get it back. And another shot. And that one hits back iron. The Nuggets leading by 3. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Jokic a screen. Here's Murray. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
No answer for Murray from the defense so far. Absolutely ferocious at taking it inside.
Screen by Capella. Farrell kicks to Harden. To the paint. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now here's Murray. Back to Richardson. Millsap against Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Shot from 12. Again, Millsap missing.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
And here are the Rockets now, following the miss by Paul Millsap. Ariza against George to tie it up. Offensive rebound. And it's Capella missing.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Millsap a screen. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jokic a screen. And George, here we go. Count it!
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Greg. I mean, they're in a groove right now. Up big, hard to envision them losing this lead.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Capella kicks to Harden. Connects! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
Denver calls timeout. They're up by 2. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Man, I like the competitive spirit of George. It's one of the reasons that he's so special as a player. He's overcome a bunch of adversity, which I think has fortified him as a leader on his team and also one of the best two-way players in the game. Boy, so calm, composed. Love how he took his time and drained the important free throws. Big-time stuff there.
Capella dishes to Ariza. Off target. That's it. They've won the series. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. How does a win like this keep you guys going forward?
It gives us confidence. It's always good to get a win, but it definitely gives us confidence and keep us wanting to work even harder because this one almost slipped away from us.
Yeah, great effort tonight by the team and by you, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Fall, but I rise, thug or die, making choices that determine my future under the sky. I'm wondering why it's a dirty game. Is any man worthy of fame? My success to you, even if you wish me the opposite. Sooner